finally talking about Caruso, my second favorite character within the series, despite how much I bag on him. He's only beaten out by Buzz because I love Buzz's pathetic little scream, but Caruso is a close second, I believe, in my book. So Caruso is a 17-year-old within the series, and he is the group Stegosaurus. Within his wiki and concept personality or info, I believe his personality comes off pretty similar in vibes, maybe just a bit toned down within what I was able to find within the wiki. But overall, he kept his concept personality pretty well intact, I believe. His wiki information states that he comes off as a selfish or vain character, constantly thinking about his appearance, mostly his hair, or is talking about how cool he is, constantly talking himself up. He's obsessed with the idea of being famous, going to any lengths to reach this goal, and he's often thinking without acting first. He's often acting without thinking first, causing him to be a bit of a reckless character. Concept personality-wise, he wants to be cool at any price, changing his personality up on a whim. He's a bit funny, a bit like Scooby-Doo, which I think is a bit funny. We originally got Shaggy with Buzz, now we get Scooby. Fun. He's a bit empty-headed, thinks he's better than the others, ultimately just a bit of a wannabe, incredibly vain and self-centered, attention span of a gnat. This is probably my favorite quote within the entire concept personality I was able to find. He is a teenage virgin of Ben Styler's Zoolander. I'm too sexy for my shirt. And I love that. I did end up keeping that little tidbit of information going forward with my design. Speaking of which, throughout this video we'll see a little a stupid little edit of Caruso wearing juicy sweatpants and sweatshirt. This was created mostly because of Apex mentioning something about his characters being fed up with Caruso, and one of them, I believe, smacking him on the ass and saying, "Move it, fat ass," which then caused another person we were on call with to create this beautiful edit that I love dearly and is saved in my files to the end of time to be created. And that's actually the first time I've drawn Caruso. I only got it finalized just before I started recording the drawing process of this. I originally kept his show look. I had updo hair, I had his show outfit basically, but I didn't fully love it. I wasn't fully attached to it. I wanted it to be more unique and a bit more fancy or eye-catching than just a white polo shirt with red pants and a tie. So that's where my design came from. I got really influenced by my little redraw of that edit, and going forward with Caruso's design, that's why that's there. Like I said, I got rid of the standing hair, gave him more of a wavy hair texture instead, as I think he cares a lot for his appearance, and I think adding too much product to one's hair. That was obsessive. Lord. And I think adding too much product to your hair is bad. I don't know if this is true. At the most with my own hair, I dye it every couple of years and keep up with that for a while. So I could be wrong about adding too much product to your hair. I don't really do a whole lot with my own hair, so I don't know. I had to keep his insufferable personality like I had stated. I think it's absolutely hilarious, and I think it's a pretty fun dynamic between him and his team, where everyone else is pretty focused and serious, having a few spats here and there because they're teenagers, of course they are, but I think it's really funny that Caruso is just so infatuated with himself that he thinks he's this hot shit type of guy when he's not, and everyone loves to bag on him for it, and I love that for him. I also believe that Caruso is 100% the person to have a full hair and makeup routine that he gets ready for in the really early hours of the morning, getting his hair perfectly made up, his hair is perfectly made up, his makeup is perfectly done. He also is 100% wearing eyeliner. Do not let those eyelashes fool you, that is eyeliner. I actually think Caruso is relatively smart. I had canon him as possibly having ADHD, and he just doesn't apply himself to quote-unquote normal school stuff. In one episode, I believe it was Who Will Stop the Rain episode, that we see Caruso and Roger sharing what I believe is a math class, or it could just be any generic class. But Roger is canonically the smartest kid in school, so I would believe he would be in AP classes. Going with that and going way deeper looking into this than I really had to at that point, I decided that Caruso's actually smart if he applies himself correctly. I know there's AP Math and English classes. Whether or not there's AP Science classes, I'm not totally certain of. I was never in AP classes, so I don't know how those ones work, basically. But Caruso created his own lotion brand within one episode. I don't remember which episode it is off the top of my head at the time of recording this. It'll probably be on screen if I find it, or someone in the comments can state it. But creating a lotion brand is a lot of effort. You have to first create the brand, create the graphics, create the lotion itself, like the ingredients that go into it, knowing how it'll affect the skin, knowing the chemicals, smells, and whatnot. I don't know because I'm not a science person. I majored in graphic design, so I could be wrong about that, but that's where I'm going. But yeah, I do think Caruso is really relatively smart, just doesn't apply himself to what people would assume would be the important things. He wants to be famous. That's all he cares about. So I don't think Caruso's diet was affected the most out of everyone. I think he was already pretty conscious about his food intake, wanting to have like perfectly glowing skin and natural look to him, minus the eyeliner, but whatever. So I think he was already pretty conscious about what he was eating. I just think he now eats more greens than he did before. Again, he and the rest of the squad do take supplements for the nutrition that they lack in, or stuff that because of their diet can no longer have, stuff like that. I like to think Caruso would want to be noticed and does so with fancier clothing, like stuff he has either handmade or stuff he buys off the rack and customizes, or with the very few legitimate designer things that he does own. Possibly not jackets, because it's a running gag almost at this point that he just breaks all his jackets because of his Stegosaurus plates, which I think is really funny. That he doesn't ruin his shirts, it's just the jackets that keep getting destroyed, and I think that's funny. Going into the dinosaur form, the wiki states that he is Stegosaurus with 5 spikes or thagomizers on his tail, and he has a mouthful of sharp teeth, which neither of those are correct, by the way. In reality, Stegosauruses only had 4 spikes on their tails, and they also had a beak. No sharp teeth to do. Very interesting discussions happening in that Discord server currently. I'll look into that later. Anyways, where was I? Great. I gave him back the beak and reduced the spike number because I want the designs that I'm creating to be at least somewhat based off scientific accuracy at this moment in time that I'm doing this research. Things could change later on, but this is the designs I'm going to be sticking with for the most part. I based the colors originally off of Staffing Dragon, however, I have no idea what in the world this is. I wrote it down and just never collected a photo of the lizard I was looking at the time. What are we doing here, James? What is a Staffing Dragon? All you can find are dragon staffs. So I ended up having to change his colors just a wee bit to match an actual lizard I could find, and that lizard would be the Baja Blue Rock Lizard. I think those lizards are really cool, and halfway through trying to write my script and writing everything down, I somehow got it in my head that he's a Baja Blue lizard. Don't ask me how many times I've confused the soda with the lizard at this point, because I can't tell you. It's gotten really bad, but it helped me spell it, so. I replaced the red with yellow as I think it fits a little bit more, and I wanted a bit more of a higher contrast with the blue tones and cooler tones overall with his color palette. I still kept the red, just moved it to his human design with an undershirt that he wears over underneath his shirt that he actually made himself. That's something he customized, and I think it's very, very pretty. I also kept it for some patterning on his shirt, to be mimicking his patterns on his Dino mode, like his little head circles and the little teardrop shapes throughout his body, and then the little shoulder things on his shirt are referenced from his plates on his back. I had a lot of fun with Caruso's design. I really am happy with it. To be honest, I did not change Caruso's personality all that much from the show. If anything, I just made him a bit more dramatic and more of a pretty boy than he was in the show. But overall, he didn't change personality-wise all that much. I had showed my friend a concept sketch of what I was doing and told him that I headcanoned him as gay and thought he was really funny and just a bit of a stupid idiot, and I loved him dearly. And they told me, Jinx, that closet is made of glass. And you know what? It is. It's 100% made of glass. So, yes, this man is 100% gay. No one can take that away from me. I also gave him the pronouns of he, they, as I think it fits him pretty well. And I think he's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and next video should hopefully be a Winx Club video. And then after that, minus the drawing prompt series, should be another Dino Squad video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye! Oh, wait, no, editor Jinx here. Sorry, that Dino Squad video is not going to be coming out next after the Winx Club video. That is taking me a little bit longer to formulate because it's 2 characters in one, plus the dog. So that one's going to be coming out much later. Apologies. What I will end up coming out for Dino Squad video is actually an introduction video of something I've been working on, and it's been my passion project. So once I upload that video, some of my redesign series may become fewer in upload frequency. I do want to finish getting out the Winx Club video because that's been on my channel for years at this point, and I do want to get that finished. And the Dino Squad video, once I get the Velociraptors and the dog out, I think that will conclude the redesign portion of it, and then we can go into the lore video if I have the time to do so. But yeah, once the introduction video for the series I'm working on comes out, I'm thinking about making that the primary focus while having a few series of redesigns here and there, but will not be my main focus on the channel as has been for a while now. But yeah, that's just what I'm planning to do. I don't know if that's the plan that will stay. I'm just letting y'all know that the Dino Squad video is going to be coming out a bit later because it's taking me longer. But yeah. Okay, now it's bye-bye. Bye!